Have you always wanted to be better with your savings and it's been difficult? You've struggled over time. Then this is one video you should watch to the end, because in this video I'm going to be talking about practical ways you can simplify your savings. Practical ways to ensure that savings is made easy for you and I. Let's dive into it. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Adulting with Modupe. My name is Modupe, and on this channel, of course, as you know, we talk about everything that relates to an adult's communication, finances, budgeting, family, work ethics, career, and all that. So if you have not subscribed on this channel, now is the time to do so, because you don't want to miss out of these adulting tips that I am going to be teaching on this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming again. So today, like I mentioned, we're talking about something very crucial in the life of an adult, something that will make our life even a lot more easier. And this is practical ways to simplify savings. That's what we're talking about today. So let's get into it. Number one way you can simplify your savings, you know what it is? Yeah, I'll tell you, don't worry. That's why I'm here for you. So number one way to simplify your savings is to automate your savings. Okay, let me explain. So you know that every 26th of the month, or every 27th or 30th, I don't know how you're paid, or every other 2 weeks you're paid your earning from where you work, your income. So automate your savings. It means that as soon as your money, your payments, your check is dropping in your account, you have set up some automations that it takes out a certain amount to save. So I'll probably use myself for instance. As soon as my salary drops, I know it drops at a certain date, I already automate savings that, okay, from on the 26th of this month, of every month, take out this amount from my account, because the money will probably drop in my account. Take out this amount from my account. That way the money is being taken out before I can think of spending it, and that way it ensures that I don't have access to that particular amount. It is already out of my account. So number one thing you can do to simplify your savings is to automate it. Ensure that you set these automations to take out this money from your account every month, every 2 weeks, depending on how you earn. You can, and there are a lot of these apps that you can use, that you can even set it to take the money out every day or every week from your account. Take out this certain amount, just automate it. It makes life easy for you and ensures that you save. Number two tips to ensure that you simplify your saving is to embrace the 24 hours rule. You know what the 24 hours rule is? 24 hours rule is this. It is giving yourself 24 hours to think about a purchase you want to make. So you see something online, or you see something in a store, and you say, oh, I really like this, and you know that this particular item or this particular thing does not fall under your essential needs. So you give yourself 24 hours to think about it. I'm sure at the end of 24 hours, you realize that a lot of things you purchase are just on impulse. So at the end of 24 hours, you realize that you really don't need this item and you forgo it. That way you've been able to save. Yes, you've been able to save. Another thing you can do is to create a budget. Not just any budget. Create a budget that aligns with your goals, you know. Set aside, you're creating a budget, you're taking aside this particular amount for this, you're setting aside this particular amount for this, you're setting aside this particular amount for something else. So just create a budget that aligns with your purpose. What purpose are you trying to achieve? You're trying to save better, you're trying to simplify your savings. So just create that budget and try as much as possible to stick to it. So another way to simplify your savings is to use saving apps. Yes, there are a lot of these apps now. This is 2024. Why are you not using technology to your advantage? Why are you not using technology to better and simplify your savings? So there are a lot of these saving apps that you can use, whatever country you're in the world. There are lots of them. So use these saving apps to simplify your savings and be stress-free. You can use these saving apps to automate your savings a whole lot. So use this saving app, use them, enjoy them, use technology to your advantage. Another way to simplify your savings is to prioritize high interest loans, high interest debts. So because they are high interest, if you don't pay them off quickly, it might eat into your savings. So you have to prioritize paying them off quickly. So this is going to be the last one, the last tip for simplifying your savings. It is to regularly readjust your savings. because things change. Everything is changing. Like what you experienced last month will be different from might be different from what you're going to experience this month. And if you're looking at your earnings, your expenses quarterly, you realize that what you spent on what was important, what was essential 2 months ago or 2 quarters ago may not be the same now. So you have to regularly readjust your savings, regularly check. So you have to be in touch with your budget and ensure that, okay, so what am I taking out, what am I bringing in, what new thing am I bringing into my budget, what thing am I taking out of it. So regularly check, check, and this way you're able to have a balance, create a balance in your savings. So that's about it for today. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've learned ways you can simplify your savings, because really as an adult you have to create a balance with all these things. You have to do this, you have to do that. So I hope you've learned ways you can simplify your savings, and please ensure that you have these savings. You really don't know when you're going to need them. Let's do like a rundown on these ways you can simplify your savings. So like I said, you should automate your savings, you should use technology to your advantage, as using apps. You should prioritize paying off high interest loans, high interest debts, and of course, I also mentioned that you should regularly readjust, check your budget, check your books and all that. Streamline your finances also. That's something else you should do. Budget with a purpose and embrace the 24 hours rule. So with these tips, I can assure you that you would have simplified saving for yourself and you'll be glad for it. Thank you for watching. I remain Modupe, and if you have not subscribed, now is the time you should subscribe. Please tell a friend and share also, because you don't know, a friend of yours, a family member might just need these tips and you might just be helping them. Thank you for watching. Till we see on another video. Bye.